Hi, myself Nitish Kumar. Good evening, everyone. Here, the data provided by the Unified Mentor, where we have these columns, and after analyzing the data, I get at the point where I observe that these columns had do not any impact on the churned means excited exited customers. So we inside the model training there are the exploratory data analysis. These are the final my final data analysis, in which first of all I'll drop the column which hasn't any contribution to the exited customers. So let me here is the data. These columns has does not impact on the customers churned, so we simply remove that. And after removing, here is the huge gap between the not churned customers and churned customer. To minimize the gap, for to not underfitting the model, we are using the sampling fit method, in which I am using the oversampling method. For this, I'll use the SMOTE, and after performing the SMOTE, here is the churned and not churned counts, which is same, means there is no gap between the churn customer and no churn customer. This sampling method create a new entry, new data, for which they analyze the previous data and generate new. It is good for the models we have. These are the models I'm using to check which has the best performance. And after performing, there is the output for this. And here we can observe that XGBoost has the maximum performance for this. So that I am using the XGBoost. So joblib is used to save the model. I am saving the model inside the model churn pkl, which is here. And after saving the model, I am using a Streamlit app to show the UI to the user. And after they entered something to the UI part, and these are the extracted data which is given by the user. And after performing the model input set, I am predicting the probability. If the probability is less than 35 means low risk, and less than 75 means medium risk, and if the percentage is greater than 70, that means it is a high risk, and I'm showing the red flag for that. And these are the some matrices we showing at the left side. This is the retention action taken or not taken as per the percentage of the churn predicted. So let me run the file, and here is our file. And let me check for any instance. Let age is a 61, credit score is 94, and it has the annual salary of 556,000, sorry for that. And let me bank balance is 15,000, and it occupies one number of product, and has a credit card. It is a female, and it is an active member, and it is live in Germany. Let me check for that. It is a high risk that it will churn. So you can check for several inputs. And let me try one of the data given by the we have. So let me check for that. So here it is it has a credit score 69, France, female, 42, 20 means 2 is a tenure, 0 is a bank balance, and the 1 is number product, has a credit card, has active member, and this is the bank balance, and it is churned means it is exited. So let me check for that. It has a 42, credit score is 619. So let me check for 619. 619, and it has an annual score of 10,000 something. Let me again check it. It has 10,000, sorry, 101348. So 101348.88, and this is the bank balance. It is estimated, sorry, 348.88, and it has a 0 bank balance. It is a 0 bank balance, and number of years, it has a 1 tenure, and number of product, it has a 1 number product, and it has a credit card. It is a male or a female. Let me check. It is a two. It is a female candidate. So here is number product, it has a 2, sorry for that, and it is a female candidate and is an active member and lives inside France. So let me check for France, and let me analyze. It has a minimum probability that it will churn. Is there any issue? Let me check for that. France, female, 42,202 is a tenure. Sorry for the tenure is 2 and balance is 0, and then 1 is the number of product. Oh, sorry, it is a tenure of 2. So let me fix that. Tenure of 2 and product of 1, and after that all looks good. And let me analyze again. It has a higher risk that it will churn, and we can observe from here that it actually churned. So thank you for that, and have a good day.